Whoa.
Welcome.
Dude, I feel professional as hell in here.
Do you?
I do.
I definitely do. I showed up an hour and a half late.
Yeah. You're real big time in us. I got to be honest with you,
I'm all pro, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm getting my passport renewed, guys.
Yeah.
I can't be on time.
At the deli down by the DMV. He said it's legal. I'm just like Rusty in Vegas Vacation holding a giant card in front of my head.
Yeah, your new name is Miguel 7.
Like, wait, why did I get...
It's like, look.
They gave me a fake ID. I'm like, I'm over 21. They're like, this will work anywhere. Like,
it's just you with cornrows. It's like, you look amazing.
It's just a black guy. It's that one that you have.
It's Michael Lawrence Mack III. You're like,
it's the only ID they give out at that fucking place.
You know how many Macs are here? It's like a Mac Attack ID, dude.
Yeah,
you have to have it. You better have that Mac on you, dude.
It was funny because you have to like set. So I was getting my real ID because I had to get my passport renewed, and I wanted to get all that shit done because you gotta start using the real ID. I think it's in May. They said. I got like you have to call and like set up an appointment. I went down there and I'm sitting there, and then you were like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I thought we were recording that at Skankfest." They're like, "Oh, we're gonna do this on." So I was like, "Fuck." So I was like, I don't know why I thought I had to like. I acted out. I was like, ugh, and I just left. I was like, I feel bad.
You did. Well, gotta get out of here.
No, I was like, I did like the look out the door. I was like, oh, is that
Dude, did you do the thing where you're like, oh, God damn it. I gotta go. I gotta take this. I have to leave. That's always the best move.
I almost did fake phone call. Like, hold on, let me go outside. And then I just ran.
Fake phone calling is the best way to go to get out of anything.
Yeah, it is. All I had to say was, I have to leave.
No.
And I didn't even get a new appointment.
You just...
Damn it.
You just walked in, sat down, and you're like, and now okay.
No, I was there for probably like 10 minutes, and I was like, they give you something to fill out before, you meet with whoever.
So you filled out all the forms, and then
Not really.
Okay.
No, because I had questions about the one.
What was the...
It was just like certain information. I didn't know if I had to fill out or not, because I was like, this is insane. I don't need to fill this out. So I was like, I was wondering if it was optional, but I don't know with these real IDs what they actually need. So I was like, all right, I'll just wait.
Isn't it just like the same information that's on your license, right? And then that's it? And then you stamp it with the real. What does the real part do? Do you not know? Because I don't know.
I mean, I think it just cuts out all the fakes, Only real ones.
There's this guy, it's like you in the corner.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, I'm a real one.
Yo, I'm so fucking.
So you're allowed to fly in May.
God damn. Well, it's in May is the deadline.
They keep pushing it every year. It's like every deadline they think they've set, they've changed it by like X amount of months or a year. It's been going back, and then COVID hit, so I know that pushed it back.
Well, I remember there was also this controversy about the RFID chip in your ID.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? Because I remember people like, that's how they track you. Like, they'll track you now. It's like one step away from being like chipped, man. You better watch your shit. I'm like, well, you have a phone. You're on the internet constantly.
Yeah.
Everything is being tracked. Satellites are everywhere. You have a GPS. They know where you're at.
Yeah.
To think that people, my cousin Mitch was like that for a while. He thought, he was one of those guys that thought that COVID vaccine had a chip in it. He thought that for the longest time, and he was like, I can't believe they're going to be tracking my movements, man. They're like looking at me. I'm like, no, they're not, Mitch.
Does he love Aaron Rodgers? No. Aaron Rodgers, fuck the vax, dude.
Dude, there's a lot of people who are like, no vax, no way.
I know a ton of people that said they got it and they didn't, or lied about it.
I mean, the only thing that happened, I got both of them, and all I got now is seasonal allergies. I didn't have them before.
Really?
Dead serious. It's fucking lame.
I've gotten that over the years. Like when I started getting like those migraines, I'd never had them before, but also I think it had a lot to do with the pollen. I never, but then I found out you can develop that later on in life.
That sucks.
I thought you were born with that. Like,
that's what I thought too. I thought it was like,
or it was an option, like being gay.
You had to come out to your parents as allergic to pollen. You're like, Dad, sit down. So here's the thing. I want to go for the hike this week, but so it's May, and you know how I start acting up around there, and I have.
It's gay season.
Dad, I'm sucking a dick on this hike.
Yeah, those allergy medication commercials will be way different.
Dude, it's
They're almost gay, though.
Yeah.
Like, if they flash to, like, become a human again, and there's some guy pork rolling another dude behind a fucking Dunkin' Donuts, I'd be like, yeah.
There's a guy like Claritin D. Like, yeah. Just losing it on a dude, it's just like a dude cruising for dudes, and he's just like, and then when I get sniffles, you know what it's like?
He's just sucking some guy's ass in a fucking pile of leaves.
Dude, he wants to eat butt and fresh cut grass. He's like, but I can't.
Like,
dude, it's
scenario.
Like, you know how like it's always like the thing where they pull away and everything gets clearer? It's like a guy like trying to eat butt. He's like, damn it. It's just like Claritin
just
D.
looking out the back window like you can't go outside.
Are your seasonal allergies getting in the way of tossing that salad?
He's like up in his apartment looking down at like the Blue Oyster front doors like he wish he could go in.
Dude, there's one guy in there's one guy in the Blue Oyster like, it's dusty in here. It's gross.
I gotta get back in the game.
God, dude, he's like, you got any Afrin? I can't breathe. You never heard about gays with allergies in the 80s.
That's what I think.
There were no allergens.
There was one big allergy floating around. A couple of them picked up.
They had to make a whole quilt for that allergy. They were mad allergic.
Yeah, that new allergy hit in the 80s. It was like, whoa.
What are you allergic to? Ass sex?
Yeah, dude.
Man, that would be funny to have like one guy. It's like, look, I'm just some seasonal AIDS.
Seasonal AIDS. Yeah,
I only get it in the springtime.
Fucking Ty taking the shirt off. Like, I have seasonal AIDS.
I've got seasonal AIDS, dude.
He's like, it's that time of year again.
Man.
Where I lose 90 pounds.
Every time the leaves start turning, I can't breathe at night. Not because of the pollen. It's because my lungs are acting up and I can't. I just die.
Dude, I actually watched that movie not that long ago. Not all the way through. I caught it like halfway through.
Philadelphia's a hard watch.
It is, but it's, dude, Denzel dropped some hard Fs in that.
Well, yeah, I mean, what time frame did that movie take place? Was that the 80s or the?
No,
I know it was made in the 90s.
It was supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be the 90s, like present day, because it didn't.
I mean, fag didn't start getting a real hard rap until like the late.
But Denzel, man,
yeah, dude,
I mean, he can sell a word because he's such a good actor. But when he says the F word, it's like, whoa, dude.
He's
like,
saying,
I'm calling it the F word. That's how hard.
That's how hard she's saying.
Like,
he's putting a lot of mustard on it, dude.
Yeah, it's like when Latinos say the N word. I'm always like,
yeah, I mean, you kind of do tense up.
I'm like,
whoa,
I don't get it. You guys have a weird agreement with that.
It's kind of like one of those things when you hear like Latino guys say the N word, you kind of want to say like it too. You get caught up in the moment. You're like, whoa, dude, I guess I can say it.
I've never.
What? I can't be the only one who hears a bunch of Latino guys in a kitchen being like, yo, and you're like, well, yeah, You're
like, oh, you're like wearing a button up. So you're like, I don't know, it's that kind of party. You button the top and take the rest out. Cholo time.
I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I get out of the shower and I want to say the N word really hard.
Yeah, dude. I've never had that.
You've never
urge.
I mean, you get caught up in the moment.
Well, I don't know. It was just weird because seeing Denzel say that, it was like, whoa. And I
wish that was the tagline for Philadelphia.
Whoa.
Seeing Denzel say that.
Have you seen
Whoa. Denzel drops some hard F-bombs.
Dude.
Wait, does Hank say it?
Yeah, he calls Denzel the fact.
Oh, I thought he was going to say the N-word. He calls Denzel the N-word.
Dude.
He's like, I just saw I was hanging out with a black
He's like
guy.
disgusted by gays at one point. He's like described. He's like, damn, doing that faggot shit. I'm like, whoa.
I mean, it was hard being a lawyer back then.
I wish they would show, like, when they show, like, horror movie trailers and people in the premiere theater, they're like, whoa, they're like, this scariest movie. You just hear in the background, it's like, doing that faggot shit. And you see everyone like, Jesus Christ.
There's one guy, like, his popcorn goes up. He's like,
they're just walking out, like, terrifying.
There's a leash like it was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
It's just a bunch of white dudes like, great man.
There's a bunch of you can hear the high fives in the background. It's like
they're just giving the finger to the
flipping
movie
off the screen like fuck yeah. Did you hear Denzel? It's my favorite movie. He drops the F word so hard in that movie.
Dude, that'd be so funny at the Academy Awards, and they're just like, and Denzel Washington for faggot. He's like, he's in the little square, like.
Just waiting, just like.
Dude. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a harsh watch.
It's fucked up because like you just want, you understand that the whole arc is that Denzel slowly realizes that, his perception of like people is wrong and he's just trying to represent somebody who's been discriminated against. But I do think it is funny that every movie like that, there's such a harsh dynamic of like, I don't believe anything they do. Like, I hate them so much. It's like, there's never been a movie where someone's like, hey man, I've been discriminated against because I'm gay at my work. And no one's ever like, my God, what a terrible tragedy. It's always like, what were you doing? You doing that sin shit?
It would be funny when they called him in and the part where Tom Hanks is like talking to the other, the higher ups and he's like, am I being fired? And they're like, yes, fag, get out. Like, whoa. It's like the streets of Philadelphia.
It'd be also crazy if Denzel only referred to them as fanny bandits in the movie.
No, Your Honor.
Look, I am representing a fanny bandit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Denzel just doing that like that shit. He always gets intense.
He
dude.
does.
It's nobody fucking gets intense.
Nobody
like
gets
him.
more intense than Denzel.
I know, but whatever.
I mean,
it's crazy because I always forget they like clip to that part of him in the men's movie theater where he has supposedly got AIDS. Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah.
He's like remembering it, and it's like a quick flash. It's almost like in Fight Club when they flash the wiener, and because I was crying after that, like the little girl in Fight Club.
It's just a quick flash of Tom Hanks, like,
and he's like a nice big cock. If they flashed Tom Hanks in the movie theater in Fight Club instead of the wiener,
you know what would be funny is if that was Tom Hanks' dick. Twist in Fight Club. It's just Tom Hanks' bird. They're like, whose dick was that?
It's like him now.
It's like, that was the Hanks dick, dude.
Yeah, that's good. So what else went on this
Did you hear
weekend?
about the dude, which I thought the video was very funny because the chick is super fucking mad.
What?
The dude proposes to the chick at the baseball game.
With a ring pop.
With the ring pop. And she like is furious about it. And the guy's like, what did I do wrong? Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
I thought that was fake.
I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's fake. Her reaction was too good and too like, it wasn't overblown. It was just like, you fucking dick. And she dumped soda on him and walked away, which I've seen happen before. Chicks,
like a proposal?
No, I've seen like a guy say something too off collar or whatever. And like a chick's like, well, fuck that. I'm not dealing with it. But I think like that guy had good intentions. I think he was just joking around. He didn't think that she would get all
goofing.
fucking. Yeah, he's just goofing at a baseball game. But I don't know how long they had been dating though. I don't know how long.
I hope it was like 16 years. And she's like, dude, fucking shit or get off the pot. And he is like, here's a ring. But she's like, you motherfucker. There's that one video of the girl that just walks out and shoots her husband in the back who was cheating on her. Yeah, it's on their security cam. It's fucked up because, dude, she's trying to cock the gun and it won't cock to shoot him and he's on the ground like, don't. It's fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it'll step up from the ring pop.
I was going to say that ring pop proposal went real dark.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, you can throw soda in somebody's face. Fuck that. Put a bullet in his
Dude, if
spine.
I thought she was actually going to kick him down the stairs. I thought she was going to Spartan kick him down the stairs.
That would have been great.
That would have been fucking cool as hell. And I don't know. And like seeing somebody fall down stadium stairs is one of the best things in the world.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's like best things in life are free type of thing.
I wonder if that kid stayed for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I would. If a chick dumped soda on me because she couldn't take a joke, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't fake propose to somebody in a public place on a Jumbotron in front of thousands of people. I wouldn't do that.
No.
But if I were to be so bold and dumb and she like reacted poorly, like, you know what? I'm staying for this fucking baseball game. Like, I'm
finishing my game.
he just
started the Walter.
He puts the ring pop in his mouth. Like, well, I don't care.
Fuck that, bitch. This is great.
This is pretty good. Anybody else get married?
I guarantee he got pussy right after that.
Without a doubt.
There was some girl like that was hilarious.
Dude, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
You fake propose. That's actually that's pretty ingenious.
What, get soda thrown on you?
No, if you like are
puss?
trying to get puss and like you like ploy one of your girlfriends, be like, hey, I'm gonna propose to you at a game, deny my proposal, and walk out, and I'm gonna be defeated, and a bunch of chicks are gonna like do the sympathy.
I guarantee
suck.
that's happened.
Without a doubt.
A couple guys have tried that.
Dude, you get some sympathy sucking. That's how that goes, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a lot to do, but it probably does clean up, especially if the video goes viral.
Yeah, dude. And you just feel like shit.
And there's going to be a ton of girls that are going to look at that video and be like, oh my God, that's going to go up obviously on something. It's going to go viral. I should be the chick to suck his dick right now.
That's how they think.
Got to cling.
Like, but the thing is, I don't think that like I that only works on the other end.
Yeah.
Like only chicks can do that.
Yeah, only girls that take it in the ass. It's always on the other end.
No, I mean like I can't see a woman get denied.
I wish a guy would go down to propose, and when she said yes, he said psych, and then threw soda in her face.
That would be sick.
That guy would rule.
Oh, I mean, there was also the one.
Should really go down on the ground and just fucking punch her in the pussy.
Did you see? There's also another video which is like really, really good too. It's a dude again at like a basketball game or a baseball game or whatever, and he gets down on one knee, and the chick is like freaking out, and then he just ties his shoe, which is like
that's an old one.
That's a pretty good fucking burn there.
Yeah.
Because then everyone looks like a fucking moron.
Yeah, that's an old one.
But the thing is, I can't go up to that chick and DM her like, I saw what happened to you. Let me eat that butt. That doesn't work. I can't do that.
You have like a 3-minute window with that. Her storming up the steps. I guarantee if you just went up there and was like, look, I'll fuck your ass. She'll probably be like, yes.
You want to get revenge? You want to get poop revenge?
Let's hit this bathroom. It's disgusting.
Yeah. All the stalls are broken. The doors are off. Urinals are leaking. Let's see if I can fit
put your head in this trough.
Let me see if I can fucking fit it all the way in.
Yeah, take the balls in your mouth.
Take the pain!
Yeah, dude.
Go full Barnes on her with my schlong.
I mean, seriously, two people that are looking to get some sweet ass, dude, they should come together.
That's what I'm talking about.
Should devise a plan there where it's like...
Dude, dick grifters would be a fucking real thing.
Dick grifters, I mean, dude, they exist. I know there's guys
There's gotta be.
Dick grifting. Like, he's got a girl that, like, supposedly stiffs him on the check or something like that. You know what I mean? Or she was like, a girl could be like, oh, if we were on a date, he was supposed to be paying. And a guy comes in, he's like, I'll pick it up, babe. But neither of them had money anyway.
Sure. Or the other thing is, too, I've seen chicks.
So, like, they're both girls.
In a perfect world.
Yeah, they're both guys.
It's a real Philadelphia experiment. I'll tell you that much. But I've seen chicks at a bar
calling transgender people in Philly the Philadelphia experiments. See that experiment? I couldn't even tell.
That's a real Philadelphia experiment.
A passable experiment over there.
Jeez, you are fucking a medical wonder over here. I did hear, honestly, if we're getting into that.
Are we?
I did hear one of the worst fucking slurs for a transgender person a year ago. And it came from a
pretty.
Gay. Pretty.
Slops.
Slops Queefenstein. What's up, Slops?
What was it?
No, it was actually, and what was crazy is that most of the bigotry I've ever heard towards the transgender community has come from gay people.
Oh, yeah.
It's not come from any straight person. Dude. Most of like the shit I've ever heard where I'm like, holy fuck, that's crazy. I heard a gay guy refer to women transitioning into men as Pinocchios.
That's pretty good.
And it was a double entendre because one, it's a lie, and it's because they're wishing to be a real boy.
I thought it was because they had like a huge Woody. They're trying to get
just
Woody.
A wooden dick.
They're lying about having a dick. So
I mean, I see where you're at, But it was more like a fucking more insult. They're like, oh, you wish you were a real boy and you'll never be one. You'll need a fairy godmother. Literally.
Yeah. Which is ironic coming from a gay guy.
Yeah. Big old fairies who dress like that.
Whoa.
Sorry. Couple Pinocchio's got
I was just saying gay guys are into stories with fairy godmothers. You kind of went the other way with it.
I did.
You're like, yeah, because gays are whoa, dude.
Gays are fairies. Get it? We're on the same page.
I don't know.
No, that was one of the. I remember being like, "Holy crap!" Like somebody thought about that.
Oh yeah.
Somebody went home and was like, "How can I fucking crush?" And you know when they came up with, it, they were like, "Dunk time."
Yeah, because think about it. Gay guy's out at the club. You know, he's dancing. He's feeling the beat. He's sweating.
Yeah,
and then he sees some hot dude. He goes home and then he goes to grab his fucking.
You know what? I never thought about that.
Yeah, dude.
I never. That's never thought about that. You go home and you're fucking reaching for a dog and you find fucking beef sand? That's no good.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it, but I would assume the man would be mad.
I mean, you'd have to be.
The guy doesn't call, so I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Your pussy isn't doing anything for my wiener. I needed.
Your dick is tiny.
Why does your dick have folds? What's that about?
They're pregnant. Damn it.
Dude, my dick was so horny and gay, it got another guy pregnant. I got that dude pregnant.
You're going to get somebody pregnant at Skankfest.
Oh, man.
That's disgusting.
I'm not going to get anybody pregnant at Skankfest. I'm not.
No?
I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. It's my birthday.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
Friday. I'll be in Vegas. It'll be my birthday. It is called Skankfest. You know, I don't know. It's like...
This is...
I don't know.
This is literally all the ingredients I would assume you need to have a child. Be in disgusting Vegas on your birthday at a thing called Skankfest. Dude,
that would be
that's
but
you're
like,
saying Beetlejuice.
The whole thing is like that's not where you want to get someone knocked up because you got eventually the kid is going to be like, "How'd you mom me?" He's like, "So there I was. She was sucking my huger at Skankfest." Your mom took it to the base. You have to say that to the baby.
Yeah, dude.
You have to explain to because your kid's gonna be like, "How'd you mom me?" It's like, "Well, there, she was out there at Skankfest."
Yeah, that's a tough sell.
Yeah. How'd you meet your wife?
It's like my parents this weekend. They're like, "Where are you going to Vegas?" I was like, "Skankfest." My mom's like, "What?"
Well, the other thing is too, I said Skankfest to a couple people, and they immediately thought ska, which is even more insulting.
Yeah, somehow that's more disgusting.
That's more disgusting to me. Is ska. Like someone's like, Skankfest, what is that? Like a new, like is Real Big Fish going to be there? I'm like, no, it's not that. I'm
sure there's going to be a few tunas.
I mean, there's going to be some real
walking tunas out there, dude. And they're not even at the festival.
Walking tunas.
That's what they call them. Just walking tunes.
Real big guppies out there, dude.
Man, be a couple of fucking hugers.
I bet, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you'll have sex with. I think you'll have sex, and I hope you get a call like 3 months later.
That is my
thing. Do you remember Skankfest?
Do you remember dumping in me at Skankfest?
You're like, was that my second show?
Like, wait a minute, did I just get off? I get off stage.
Wait, whose podcast was that? Dumping in me?
Dude, we should start a podcast called Chicks We Dumped In.
Oh, good Lord.
That'll go over real well.
That's a half an episode.
Where's all the chicks we creamed?
Ugh. Oh, no, there's no way. That's just, I think you'll go
That's what fucking, what was that? What was the podcast about the fucking guys who were like whores? What fucking Silver was doing? Himbos. If you just had one called like Chicks We Dumped In.
I don't think the thing is that they're whores. I think it's you know how Josh and Justin are sloths?
Super huge. I misinterpreted Himbo.
It's like,
because when I think bimbo, I think like she just sucks a dick.
I think it has to do with them like trying to be like pretty boys.
Oh,
and, like looking good. But yeah,
I thought the whole thing about a bimbo is that she didn't look.
I gotta be honest with you, I've never listened to it. I don't know. So
yeah, I don't know either. But when I hear Himbo,
it seems to be getting really well received from what I can see.
When I hear Himbo, I think a dude who's just out there sticking some brain and some.
Well, those two do that.
Yeah,
they're disgusting.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought the podcast.
I love
was
them,
about.
but
yeah,
those guys do what they do, and I don't judge them.
Yeah, there's no reason to judge. I just thought that that's what Himbos was about. I thought it was about being kind of like a fuckboy for the most part.
Yeah, I mean it's also weird because Justin's gay. He's Silver. He's a Philadelphia experiment, dude.
Dude, what if that was his fighting name? The Philadelphia experiment.
What are those fights? What are all the fights happening this weekend?
The Ellis Mania fights?
I don't know. Is that when the?
I think that's when they. I think that's when they had.
I don't care about the fights between real people. That's stupid.
Yeah, you're talking about the fights between comics.
Well, what is it? It's Harrington is fighting some guy, some homeless guy, I think, and then fucking Dylan's fighting Paco.
Why? Why would you want to watch two cats go at it like that?
That's how they fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
Spazzy white cats.
I couldn't imagine watching that being an entertaining fight.
I don't know. I think I'm trying to, maybe throw some rumors in, church it up a little. Maybe I don't know. I want to get Dylan really fired up so he comes out nuts. You know what I mean? Because I told Paco I was like, dude, if you get punched, if you get knocked out by Dylan, you have to leave the country for 3 months. Dude,
loser leaves town match is a very good way to go. That would give or loser leaves gas.
I think a lot of people expect Paco to just whoop his ass, but Paco is he's not any kind of. I think he's been training recently, which even talking about it is giving me stomach pains. I don't give a shit, and no one should. But honestly, it's one of the things that's gonna be out there. So it's
there is also
how can I make this fun for me?
There's no
that's
phrase
really the question.
More unnerving or off-putting to me than the phrase "in training." Ugh. When you hear a dude say, "I'm in training right now," it's I don't believe anything you're doing. I don't believe in anything that you're going to do, and because people who talk about the training never execute what they trained for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless they're in a sanctioned fucking bout. But then again, I guess Paco and Dylan doing this is the closest they're going to come to actually wailing on somebody. I also hope, and I don't wish any ill will to either of these men.
I do.
But I hope that one of them dies in the
Oh, okay. Jeez, you went out there. I was just talking about a broken nose or something, something annoying for the rest of the weekend.
I'm talking about a career-ending injury forever, just a fucking
maybe a bad back, like Ian had down in Houston, which was I want one of them to just get a really annoying injury that they have to deal with for the rest of Vegas. You know what I mean?
Like a broken finger.
Yeah, broken finger, tweaked ankle, or something like that.
Or I think it would also be funny to see one of them completely lose it.
Yeah,
and then thumb one in the eye,
what would be cool if we could get a hold of their water and put laxative in, and then they crap themselves during the fight. Dude, that's fun for everyone.
That's an element. Put laxatives in the water and see which one craps first.
It's how long are the rounds? It's
dude.
I don't know how fast does that stuff act.
Fast as shit.
Might be a quick round.
Put some turbo lax in that water.
Dude, if
it goes to Brown Town real quick.
I might try and do that. That would be good.
I mean, I think that's an element of fight. See, I would watch two guys
unleash or put a Wolverine in there or something. Can we get a Wolverine out there?
Or just one rabid dog from Vegas?
I mean, we're in the desert. We get some scorpions, dude. Let them crawl around.
That'd be sick.
We just put them on their little stools when they come back to sit.
Sting them in the balls. It's every time you miss a fight, every time you miss a punch landed, you have to get stung in the balls with a scorpion.
Dude, that or put blue dye in their bucket water so when they're icing them down, they just become by the end of it they're just blue. And
you got them, dude. They're blue and covered. Yeah, dude. Or a tar and feather match would be sick.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, again,
not really. I mean, like I said, dude, I don't give a shit, and this is going to be gay shit. So I'm trying to think of ways. But I
also think it would be entertaining to see one of them completely knock the fuck out too. I think that would be entertaining to see Paco or Dylan completely level one another.
I really do think people are underestimating Dylan in this one. I think he's good. I think
doesn't he have like an insane reach? Isn't he's a lanky motherfucker? So I would figure that like Paco's gonna.
He doesn't have anything behind it. His biceps look like his wrists.
Sure,
you know
but
he has no power on a punch.
Then again, it's like Paco could have a soft face. Over time, those jabs will add up. You get hit.
Hawaiians are not known for strong jaws.
No, they're not.
That's a fact.
They're known for spam and Hawaiian shirts.
It's like Native Americans can't grow beards.
Not at all.
Samoans have weak jaws. That's a known
fact. It's
a
fact, dude. It's in the books.
We actually asked Bobby if we could do Dylan and Paco would just be on the same team, and then they'd have to go against me and Butterly.
That would be sick.
Yeah, because I wouldn't specify any fighting. I'd go out there like a bat. I would just beat them with a bat. And people are like, damn, 6 went off. I'm like, you never said it was boxing.
Dude, if you had like one of those retractable batons, like time to go.
Oh, Kyle's got one. She got
that'd
a pink
be sick,
one.
Dude. Dude, if you beat Dylan with a pink baton,
I might just go in and get
that would be sick.
I might just mace him. What if I went in and Tim just shot him with shotgun beanbags?
Dude, show up with an actual medieval mace.
I might just show up as like LAPD crowd
control.
Crowd control. Yeah,
or you're dressed up like one of the LAPD from the Roddy King fucking beating.
I'll tell you, we watched it last year at Houston. It was Harrington and Dylan fighting, and I just remember I was standing next to. We were all out there. I was standing next to Foley and Kevin, and I swear to God, Foley turned to me. He goes, "Jesus Christ! I thought I was the most out of shape here because the fight." I was like, "If you have Foley," then he wobbled away and like took a nap.
Yeah. He laid down immediately.
He's like, "What that 4 steps? That's all I need." But it was, I don't know, it was crazy because it just was like, and it was like, all
dude,
right.
You're gonna wind yourself a lot. But it's I don't know what's even more funny to watch. 2 dudes with no skill windmilling at one another.
It's dumb. It's really stupid.
Or 2 dudes with no skill thinking they have skill. You know what I mean? Like just like, come on,
old timey.
Yeah, just dude. Old timey boxing rules, bare knuckle with the fucking sash around it. That's the fucking way to go. Yeah. That's the way to go for Paco and Dylan.
Yeah.
18 rounds of bare knuckle boxing. Who's left standing?
I can't sit there for that long.
I don't know. I don't think it would go that long. I'm going to say this. I'm making a prediction right now. Dylan goes down in the third round. Dylan goes down.
On him? It's just like, I'm going to suck your fucking dick, dude. Please don't hit me anymore.
Gagging by round 4.
Dude, I don't know, though. So I don't know. I don't know anything about like who could be winning. But I don't even know. It's Harrington and that guy. I don't know who the dude is.
I also think it would be funny if there was like cheating going on. Like
we tried to cheat.
If one of the guys throw the fight
last year, we were trying to get Dylan to weigh his gloves down, dude. Like put some fucking weights in them things.
Dylan
check him. Just shows up like, all right, let's do it, guys. He's like, but we put in like 90 pounds a piece. He's like, oh,
he's got 3 horseshoes in one. He's like, time to go.
Dude, come on.
That would be sick.
He just has cinder blocks. He's like, tap gloves. He's like, those are a regulation. We tape them up.
He's got glass on the outside. He's like, is this good? This is good. It's like kickboxer. That would be fucking sick as hell, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be funny. I think I'm going to try and find some things to do off campus, which I think it would be nice because, if I'm going to be out there, I'm going to enjoy something.
Are you going to gamble? Are you going to shoot the craps?
I'll probably throw ice at one point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't, when something like that is offered so much and I've done it for, I'm past that. And it's also like I don't want to do gambling because that's all there is. That's obviously the big thing. It's like I don't give a shit. Yeah. You can gamble at the airport. You know what I mean? Like there's slot machines.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's
I
everywhere.
didn't know that.
It's fucking everywhere.
That's funny.
Dude, it's at like gas stations. They have like fucking Filipino fucking pit bosses walking around. I've never been there, but somebody told me that. So it's got to be true. Yeah. Blood games in the
Filipino
back,
pit boss versus the Philadelphia Experiment.
Dude.
That's a fight.
I wouldn't mind seeing a show. I would like to see a Broadway, a fucking Vegas show.
Like a showgirl show?
No, like a fucking washed up lounge singer show. That'd be awesome.
Oh, you mean like a fucking...
I'd like to go to a comedy show. I'd like to leave Skankfest.
To go to another comedy show?
Oh, by the way, did you see that email they sent at like 2 a.m?
Yeah.
Do you have Bye Guys on Sunday?
No, I do. Do I?
It was on mine.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I think it's a mistake because I don't know. I didn't know if like Ian talked to you about.
No,
that
he didn't. All I do know, like the communication has been all the fuck over the place, but I do know that I'm on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
I just know that. I didn't know if I was going to do anything else.
Yeah, it's funny. Like all I know is like the stages they say.
Yeah, I'm in
Sheath.
I'm in Theater 11.
Oh man, that's a good one. I think.
Is it the good one? It sounds not as cool as Sheath.
Sheath and Leech.
Sheath and Leech sound amazing.
Or like that's like the Kratom stage.
Yeah, the Kratom.
I don't know which I'm assuming the one show I'm on is with like Gillis is on, so I'm assuming that's the she said I think that's like a big one.
Yeah. I'm on the Hertz Rent-A-Car stage.
That's a good one,
which will be good.
Yeah.
I'm on the Preparation H Pavilion. It's like,
my
get
one
out
show
there.
just says outside. I'm like, that's good.
That's
I think you're on that one.
I was going to say I'm on Porta Potty C. I don't know if you guys know where Porta Potty C is, but it's going to be a popping off.
One just says green room. What am I working green room?
I'm on craft services. I'm like
Shane, you get into it though.
I'm like, yeah, dude, I crushed services, dude.
You got like water bottles coming at you, baby. Stay hydrated.
I'm throwing crackers and cheese. Like, who wants
You're running down the hallway. Yeah.
Dude, speaking of jokes, I heard a Bosnian joke.
Okay.
The other day. After I did that show for Doogie, the band that was there, most of the one guy was from Czechoslovakia, and then everybody else who was in the band had an Eastern European wife, which I thought was really funny.
Okay.
And the one guy was telling me, he's like, oh, your jokes were really, like, they were dark and good. He's like, but we weren't really prepared for that because, Doogie isn't anything like that, and his kid was here, which I was like...
I knew, yeah. He didn't tell you Kirby was going to be there?
No! I had no idea. Apparently, I walked Curb.
Damn.
I walked him. I didn't think, the whole jokes about my dick were going to not resonate with a 9-year-old.
Walking outside with a smoke, like, this kid blows.
Fuck this guy. He goes up to the front. He's like,
walked him. His mom was like running him out over her shoulder.
So the joke was, he's like, do you want to hear a Bosnian joke? I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, already good. So he's like, here's a Bosnian joke.
Kirby?
No. No, the one guy in the band. Yeah, Kirby's like, hey, saw all you did up there. Here's some notes.
Go ahead.
First off, drop the act. Yeah. The joke was, so a girl goes into a kitchen and tells her mom that she wants peanut butter up on the shelf. And the mom goes, well, go and reach it. And then the girl goes, well, Mom, I don't have any arms. And then the mom goes, well, you know what they say. No arms, no peanut butter.
That's good. I might take that.
That's the Bosnian joke.
That's about as enjoyable as Bosnian.
I was going to say, you sure that's not just a sad fact?
Yeah.
Like a sad commentary on the state of affairs of Bosnia?
That's like, I thought she would go and like, Mom, I have no arms because of the civil war happening. I picked up a roadside bomb. And peanut butter, that's just dust. We haven't eaten in months. Where's Dad?
Where's Papa? It's like... Hasn't Bosnia just been under attack since it became a country? It's never not been.
I don't think it's had a year off.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's where they're just testing weapons at this point.
Yeah, dude, it's not a good place.
Yeah, that's a good joke, though.
It's like here's a Bosnian joke.
I have no arms and no relief from the rest of the country.
A lady walks into her living room and sees her husband, and then he beats her unmercifully.
Yep.
Womp, 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 womp.
That's a closer.
Usually the punchline is, I'm crying in my sleep. It's a good Bosnian joke.
Yeah. That's did he like die laughing?
No, he just said it, and like it was one of those things
Sounds
where
like he would like cry when he told you.
Yeah,
like,
he did have
that.
single tear running down his face.
That's how you sell a joke in Bosnia. You just start crying.
Dude, that is how the Bosnian open mics are like.
He's like, yeah, this girl tried to reach the peanut butter, but she had no arms. Also, this was my child killed in the streets. You can keep that one.
And
maybe try that in your little spiel next time.
Dude, he's in a green room. He's like, I'm thinking about going up there and talking about how like kids getting their hands blown off.
The
I
other
don't
guy's
know.
like, come on, man, don't step on my shit.
Dude, come on.
It's like, I'm going into that. That's my job.
Fuck. So he went up there and did 20 minutes of genocide. What am I supposed to do? He knew that I was going to go up there and talk about fucking
He's
people
just stepping on my shit, dude.
Damn it, dude. I had all these jokes about people getting raped in the street.
I wanted to go see. I was pissed I wasn't here this weekend because I wanted to go see TK.
Oh, yeah.
Kirk. He brought a feature. You know how fucking pissed I was? They asked me to feature. I was like, I'm not going to take it serious, but if no one else is around, I'll do it. I mean, come on. That guy, we were talking
Maybe
about
that's
Tommy Hilfiger loop jeans.
Yeah,
the big loop.
That
dude, he rocks those with like church shoes. I'm not going to take it serious. And apparently he's a dick to fucking people on the show. So I was like, all right, look around. If they don't find anyone, I'll do it.
Sure.
And I think they asked another Philly comic, and at the very last minute, because she said, yeah, she'll do it, and at the very last minute, he goes, oh, I actually, which it's a pretty common thing, you know? They tell him last minute, oh, I am bringing a feature. But helium always makes good for the people they hired, and then you get
Without
paid.
a doubt.
That would have been the best. I wouldn't have to work.
Best case scenario.
I was so pissed. And that's like going all in on a bluff.
That is
Like,
pretty
I'm all
funny.
in. It's like, this guy better not have that ace.
He's like, God damn
But
it.
he just turns over nothing, and it's like, oh my God,
Just pull the pot in.
God, that's such a jackpot, not having to work,
Getting paid.
but getting that check.
Yeah, but getting that check.
And you get it like Thursday.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait till the end of the weekend.
It's right then and there. That is a sweet fucking deal.
That's only happened to me one time. And it was on a thing, it was a one-nighter.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, it was still cool. I still
That
had
is-
to do it.
yeah.
But, and then I thought about it. I was like, damn, imagine getting that fucking fat weekend check without having to do shit.
Dude, that is a fucking
For some
nice.
guy that looks like he worked fucking craft services on Bebe's Kids. I think he was a Bebe kid. He was
Former,
little TK.
former Bebe kid TK Kirkland.
That's a good
Dude,
credit.
that is a great.
Bebe
I was
Kid
just going to say.
ruled, dude.
Former Bebe kid.
That might be one of my favorite movies of all time.
It is a
Baby's
fucking.
Kid ruled.
It is a great cartoon.
I hated it when I was a kid. I don't know why.
That's because it wasn't for you.
I
was
just
not for
I
you.
always get annoyed by the little baby, Tone Loc.
Dude.
Tone Loc was the voice of the baby.
Tone Loc as a baby that's the only thing he could voice. is
I know.
a weird fucking baby.
I bet you if Tone Loc had a kid, it would definitely sound like that. He can't have kids that sound anything.
wow, wow.
Yeah, they'd all talk like that, like how George Foreman names every one of his kids
Yeah.
George. All fucking Tone
They
Loc's
all have
kids
the
have
Loc-
to talk like that.
the
They're
Loc
like,
voice.
"Kid." Hey, Ace.
Here's the thing, Ma. I want that titty in my mouth. Yo, you better breastfeed me, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Give me some of that funky cold Medina.
That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna give some girl a funky cold Medina this
Dude.
weekend.
I don't want to give anybody anything. That's not true. But I don't want to endanger the life of anybody out in Vegas.
Why is that even a concern? Why are you going there with it? You're like, I just hope I don't kill anyone.
You're in Vegas, you know? I've never been to Vegas. I don't know how I'm going to react.
You're like, I'm definitely gonna check out the Mandalay Bay Memorial. I'm like, you're like, don't they let you go up and see the room? I'm like, why would that be the memorial? I'm taking pictures of you up there. Like, get one.
Hold on.
Yeah, here, give me with the rocket. Like,
Yes. Dude, I'm doing the fucking El Mariachi. I'm like, come on. See me down there, dude.
holy shit, that would be fucking.
That would be
nuts.
fucking crazy to do.
I heard I keep talking about the roller coaster inside. Everyone's like, yeah, it sucks. I was like,
What
really?
roller coaster?
This is like a indoor roller coaster at one of the.
And it sucks? That sounds like that'd be dope.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we got to see that like ceiling with the planes that go over it, and we got to see the Mirage. Right?
Oh,
That's what the
yeah,
fountains-
dude, we gotta
I
go to the
wanna see that.
Mirage.
That would be cool.
The Bellagio, all the places that the fucking Ocean's 11
I'm
robbed.
definitely gonna get like a couple planks of plywood and get you a BMX, and then you can be just like
Dude,
fucking
Evel Knievel?
Like, yo,
Dude.
check it out. Like, you're not even riding. You're just like,
It's like, anybody got a motorcycle that can be at Caesars? Please meet me at. Dude, that's.
we should just go to the fucking big fountain and put
Dude.
plywood down and just sit there with like
Just-
a little fucking
dude,
motorbike. Like, I think you got it.
How
dude.
funny would it be if I just started building a ramp at Caesar's Palace? I just started taking wood from
But it's like
Skankfest.
unfolded Coors Light
Yeah.
cases.
It's
You're like,
like,
that'll
it
hold.
is gonna fucking work.
And just go right into the fountain.
I'm like, shout.
You run it. Like, I'm gonna jump this thing.
I get a really shitty big wheel. I'm like, ready?
You know what's funny? I always thought about this with Vegas, and this being my first time there. I used to think it was like a funny thing in what was that? Not Knocked Up, where Paul Rudd takes what's his name to Cirque du Soleil on mushrooms.
Okay.
I was like, oh, that'd be fucking nuts.
Sure.
But I've never seen a Cirque du Soleil show. I've seen like video of it, and then it's like that would fucking
terrified.
Yeah, I would be like.
Aren't you in like a dark room? And there's a bunch of like weird, like just acrobats.
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
what
time?
the show is. I mean, it's pretty crazy to see.
Great.
Yeah, but like I'd be worried for him. I'm like, don't do that.
That would be crazy to be like. I always think about that too. Like anytime I see a live show with like acrobats or like anybody doing like a stunt, that I'm going to be at the show where...
You think you'd want to see somebody die at one of those? I'm like, I wouldn't. That would be fucking horrible, dude.
Yeah, but that's part of the reason people go.
Oh, absolutely.
That's like
dude,
part of the allure.
We go to the fucking track up by Shane's parents' house. I only go to see somebody get squashed by a car now.
Dude.
Because I've been through it. I've been through Nam. You know, I went to Laos. I came back, dude. So nothing can bug me. This is like my 5th tour up there, dude.
I need a little bit of action.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, I got to get back in the shit.
Dude, betting on crashes. I bet that's also another thing. I don't know. Do people do that?
Bet on a crash
Bet
happening?
on crash happening?
There's
gotta be.
It's almost like picking the exact score in a football game or any other sporting event. And it's like you pick a car to crash.
Dude.
I guarantee it. In NASCAR is like one of the biggest things in the world.
Like, so put all my money on number 22. I got an inside scoop.
Yeah, I'm going to let air out of his tire.
So
can't be that hard to get down that pit.
So here's the thing.
It's
I
NASCAR.
sabotaged this car. Once it reaches over 220, that thing is a-flipping.
I don't know. I would like to go out to the desert and rip fucking dune buggies or something.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I want to do that.
I don't know. I didn't really think about anything I'd want to do out there because I don't know what.
Well, that's the thing. It's like places like Vegas. I always want to see like what else is there to do other than the normal bullshit. Because I don't care about gambling. I don't care about fucking. I'm not gonna want to get hammered like all day. You know, people do that shit. It's tough. It's real.
I could imagine.
It sucks because you also just get tired. You're like, all right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, how much can you? Then again, like if I was still drinking, I'd be like, challenge accepted.
Dude, nah, I mean, dude, trust me, it gets old. It's like,
yeah, but you know,
right?
You make do.
Yeah, but also the good thing for you is that the fact that you're not drinking, there is so much other shit to do. We'll definitely find something.
That was my other concern. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna like. Every place I'm gonna go is like, hey,
we could skydive,
dude.
I looked into it.
That would be
after we watched Point Break the other night,
dude. Skydiving.
I was like, I'll do it, but I don't want anyone on me. I want to go solo right off the bat, and also I want you to throw the pack out.
Yeah,
and I'll find it.
You gotta, dude. Bone skydiving,
dude, just right off the bat, Utah, right out of the plane.
That would be sick.
Just like fuck you, and just jump and be like, this is a mistake.
Yeah, that would be crazy
too. Got to the ground way quicker than me.
When you skydive, they give you a pistol. They're like, this is for skydiving.
Yeah, he's like, we don't have a parachute per se, but we do have a gun. I'm
so
like,
here's the
that's
thing.
all I need.
You jump out, you shoot through the other parachutes, and that's how you make it saucy.
I also want to find, man, I don't know. I want to find some kind of like, I want to go to one of those, I don't know if it's in Vegas, but I keep seeing those videos of those, the trampoline basketball games.
Oh, slam ball?
Yeah, I really want to do that.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it's so
Wait,
sick.
you want to do it or you want to watch it?
No, I want to do it. I want to yam on somebody.
That would be sick.
Dude, just come on. That's the only time.
I'm also picturing you doing this, and then you being so confident and also injuring yourself so terrible.
Bound to happen.
That's what I'm picturing.
Definitely bound to happen.
Is you like time to go?
Yeah, it's like, dude. But that's the shit I want to do because it's like, what's Vegas to everyone else? It's like gambling,
prostitutes,
strip clubs. It's like, dude, that shit is gay.
The strip clubs I want nothing to do with. That's
dude, and also, do you know how expensive it is?
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I keep thinking about.
Also, you're gonna be at Skankfest. That's the biggest strip club in America, right then. Zach gets naked almost immediately.
Yeah, that's what I heard,
and it's rough looking.
That's a Philadelphia experiment.
If I've ever seen it. Zach is naked the whole weekend. He just walks in. He's like, let's get it. I'm like, dude, having Amico walk around with an open robe the whole time is probably the funniest image I've ever seen in my life. Just walking around like the dude in Boogie Nights. Miko and Ian's Cosmo. He's a little dude lighting off M80s. He's like, that's Ian. He's nuts.
Dude, a Miko naked in an open robe is the funniest visual I think I've ever conjured up.
He should.
I don't know why he wouldn't.
Like, just get a silk robe.
Yeah.
Throw some Doc
No,
Martens
not even
on.
silk, terry cloth. Like
look at old
old
mom.
shitty robe with like weird flowers on it. Like, yeah, him in a hairnet just walking around like an old mum.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. I don't know. What are we at, by the way, Dan?
49, dude.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear about Hans Niemann before we start getting like this
yes, I did briefly. Like people were talking about
that guy, and I think it's crazy because we were talking about when we were talking about throwing the fight with fucking Dylan and Paco. This guy cheated to a point where like him being on TV is like, I didn't really do it. Like, I'm just very good at I'm like, dude, he screams I cheated with his whole body language, the way he's talking.
that rules.
But it's also what rules is that apparently he had a butt plug in that was giving him Morse code in his butt. That is amazing. That's such
you gotta give it to him.
Dude, you have to. At that point in
That'd
time,
been funny if he came. He's like, uh-oh.
it was stimulating his
like,
prostate. He's like, checkmate.
He's like, God, that rook's so hot.
He's like, knight takes pawn, and I just pawned in my pants. I just pawned all over the place.
He just says dumb ones though. He's like, I just Bobby Fishered in my underpants. It's like, what is that even? What? If you're searching for Bobby Fischer, it's in my pants.
You're gonna find the cream of the fish.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
I just think that like that's
Cheating at chess rules. With
cheating at chess is funny.
that's fucking awesome. That guy was like, here's my plan. Ass plug.
Dude.
Morse code.
My other thing is too that he had to have an accomplice with him.
Yeah.
Because like that was somebody feeding him information. So you had to have a guy like, all right, dude, here's what I'm thinking. You gotta win this chess tournament. Here's what I'm thinking. Butt plug and vibration.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna Morse code all the moves you could make. And that guy had to be like airtight.
He's like, yeah, also, we could have like a little attachment coming around to grip my balls. And they're like, why? He's like, just don't ask questions.
Or I think it would be funny if he wasn't even about the butt plug. He was just like, well, how about we just like, get like an earpiece? Like, nah, dude, they're going to find that.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Put it in your dick hole as well.
He's like, also, he's like, why is it a 6-inch rigid dildo? He's like, just don't question.
Dude, first
man.
off, it's like, why are you naked? Look.
He's like, come on, we're on the same team, bro.
I'm telling you right now, I'm your
He's
cue.
like, but you said afterwards, I suck your dick? He's like, yes, obviously.
Dude, that's how chess is won.
Don't question.
Don't you understand, dude? That would be the high stakes world of chess is like butt plugs and blowing people that we
Also,
never
who
even
gives
knew
a
about.
shit?
That's also the other thing too. It's chess.
Yeah, I get it. It's the king's game. It's like, dude, I
Is that
don't
what it
care. They call it that. They used to call it that because it was all kings and like, all us peasants were down playing with poop.
Yeah. Playing Chinese checkers.
That's how that started.
What, us playing with poop? Was...
Chinese checkers. Used to be little nuggets. Be bunny nuggets.
Bun nugs.
Yeah.
And there we go.
I was going to tell you fucking, damn it. You brought up fucking this gay chess thing. Oh, yeah. Today's Columbus Day.
It is.
That's so funny. I love Columbus Day in Philly because I'm just waiting for some asshole to bring it up.
Dude.
Be like, dude, let it go. No one cares.
Italians love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Especially in South Philly. There's already been posters up talking about how like they have to take it back. To like, we're tired of being like,
Isn't the box still over the Columbus statue?
Still over the
That's hilarious.
It's still crazy. I don't believe he's in there.
But they painted the Italian flag colors. So
Classic. Dude, there are two things in South Philadelphia that I know some guy is getting the most fucking pussy for. The guys who painted that box, the Italian flag, are crushing sliz right now. They're just like, fuck, everyone's like, you are a patriot. You are a fucking, like, dude, he's like, yeah, you're right, man. I fucking did that.
He's not getting any.
Me and the boys got out there. We put
That's
that. We
their
tried
fucking retaliation. They box up their fucking retarded hero. So what do they do?
I hope it
they
never
paint it red, white, and green, like it's a fucking pizzeria.
Yeah,
good one, boys.
they got it. And it's also the guy
Also, Italy hates Columbus.
That's what I thought. I thought that
they
too.
kicked him out. That's how you get the
They're
Spaniards.
like, yo, put this retard on a boat. Go find India, dumbass.
We call him Loopy because he just goes and he just goes in circles. He's a horrible traveler. He's never found his own head. He can't even find his own head up his ass.
Dude, Columbus leaves and are just standing at the dock like, look at that fucking idiot.
He's going the wrong way. Chris, you're all right.
Christopher!
You know what? Fuck him. I told him not to go, dude. I told him he wasn't ready yet. He's just like, here he comes.
His whole map, the whole map is just a crudely drawn Italy with a direction arrow. It's like, got it.
Yeah, it's like one of those cartoons where they're like going in loops in the sea and then coming back and...
He's like, Chris, watch out for monsters out there, too. He's like, what? He's like, the Kraken, dude.
Yeah.
It's a legitimate hazard.
Yeah.
Better watch your mouth.
I knew it was today. And then, you had your Campari shirt on.
Yeah, the Negroni shirt.
Yeah.
I do it for them.
Yeah. But it's so funny because I completely forgot today was Columbus Day. And
it's also Indigenous Peoples Day. Don't forget about that.
Okay. I don't give a shit about either one.
And that's the best part. Is I don't care either way.
My family background supports neither. You'd think my dad's side, but dude. They don't give a fuck about Columbus.
Anti-Italian.
Dude, it's like, that's why I was hoping they would go back.
Anti-Italian, anti-Native American.
The funny thing is, my dad's dad was anti-Italian, and he was half Italian, and he married a full-blown Italian.
I bet that was the most annoying wedding.
That's what my dad always said. He said, Pop married Nan to just be pissed off the rest of his life.
Dude, that's penance, dude.
Yeah, so he had 8 kids.
That's someone who's just like, I have done bad things in my life.
8 kids coming at you, no money. Let's drink.
Blow this lady out. Dude, that's how you get back at them.
I wonder if they're going to go up to like the statue, though. We should have done a live pod from Marconi and been like, where are you idiots now? I thought your fucking beloved statue was,
They got a police SUV guard in it.
They've always had a SUV. They've always had a police guard there since it got boarded up. And it is crazy that, like, that's somebody's job. That's like fucking toilet detail for the cops.
In the state of this city's crime and homicides, we have we're paying a police officer to sit in front of a statue of a guy that no one gives a fuck about.
It's amazing.
Except fucking Jersey implants that are retarded. Yeah. And honestly, like I said before, dude, half of them thought it was a statue like fucking Buddy Ryan.
That's also why I don't understand. Like, just let the Guidos have it, dude. Just let them have it.
Dude, it's not like, I guarantee they'll be done with it in a year. Because think about past years on Columbus Day. Were they down there like putting like,
roses on his No, I mean? Nobody was celebrating.
Yeah. It's not like when like the Pope came to town, when they're fucking whatever the other shit the Italians do. But it's like it's insane to me. It's like, dude, you don't give a fuck about him then. You give a fuck about him now.
That's also the other thing that I always thought was very funny is that people who are protesting Columbus, like, don't get me wrong, I guess you're protesting the genocide and rape of indigenous people, but like, you gotta like, I would just be like, you guys are worshiping a person who was literally the dumbest man on the planet for a long period of time.
We should replace it. And then be like, we're going to unveil it anyway. And we just lift up the boxes, some guy like self-sucking, giving himself a facial. He's like, there he is, Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus. That's what we need.
Loves Cumbus.
Loves Cumbus statue.
That's what we should do.
Dude,
there it is. Or we put on one of those old timey Florence outfits.
If we just had the regular statue, but then like drippy cum all over his face.
That's wit. That's Columbus wit. You know what I mean?
Whiz jit. Dude, that's how you compromise.
Is it crazy gyms burned down?
It is. Well, is it crazy? No. They never.
I just threw it out there because I completely forgot. Like somebody just threw that out there. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, gyms burned down. Is it a bummer? Yeah. Is it crazy? Absolutely not. They never did any maintenance or upkeep. When they're like, what, burn it down? They're like, oh yeah, faulty ventilation on the kitchen.
Just wires hanging everywhere.
Dude.
Every building on South Street.
It's a fucking mishmash of bullshit.
You ever look in tattooed moms with the lights on?
Yeah.
That's dangerous. You're taking your own life in your
It is
hand. When you go up to that top floor,
it's gross.
I'm like, you think we should add this pool table up here? There's a little too much weight. I think I'm coming through.
You will go through the floor.
Those steps weren't supposed to be there. They just added them because that fucking floor is sunk naturally.
That's how it. I mean, you're not wrong.
I know.
Everything in there is like built to accommodate another problem that they had there. It's like, we don't know what to do. Those bathrooms weren't originally there. There were just holes in the floor people were crapping in.
Dude, how about this, though? Eagles, undefeated.
Whoa.
Phillies, sweep the Cardinals. Flyers, still retarded.
Going to be terrible this season.
We're so close to having everybody. Sixers are going to look good. The Union, whatever.
Yeah,
it's fun
whatever.
for the kids. But fucking, God, I knew, because you can't have it all.
No.
We can never have all
And,
four.
well, first off, you can't have it all. The Flyers can never have anything.
Well, I know. The Russians are taking
That's
stuff
the
away from
problem,
us
dude.
now.
The Flyers can't have shit. Tortorella's going to quit next year. He's not even going to. I don't even know why we made him fucking head coach. It's going to be shitty. They haven't even named a captain, and they're going to fuck over that fucking Cutter Gauthier kid like a motherfucker. He's going to be on the team for like half a season, and then they're going to be like, hey, can we trade this guy? Because we have nothing to do with this dude. It's going to suck.
They're like, here's our new goalie, and it's just gritty. Like,
No,
it's just all we can afford.
It's just the Columbus statue.
Dude.
Put the Columbus statue on the ice,
I bet
dude.
he's good, dude.
Put Columbus on that fucking...
If we put a Columbus statue as our starting goalie, that would make sense.
Dude.
He did a couple.
He would definitely have better sense.
Just highlight films with different angles because he doesn't move.
Just pucks hitting his face. It's like, damn it.
Dun, and the one from Philadelphia, Christopher Columbus, he's like, ding. It's like, wow.
Columbus, a brick wall out there. What is he made of, granite?
Let's wrap this up.
Damn,
November 22nd, come to Go into Hell in Philly and give Shaner stuff. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I thought you were giving the finger.
No, I was like, yeah, fuck you.
I was like, what are you doing?
I'm just like, yeah, come
like,
to
yeah,
the
come to
fucking
Helium,
show.
and
I
you're
was
just like-
being pumped for the show. Like, yeah, come. Columbus.
Yeah, come to the show November 22nd. And when's this going to come out? Oh, so we're in
We'll
Vegas.
be in Vegas.
I made it.
If you're not in Vegas, go to Vegas.
You know how easy it is to just pack it up.
Get on a board, paddle your way over there, dude.
All right. Yeah, this is good.
Later.
All right.